I'm going to be using, as the post says, Easter Friends, and I'll be using some layering circles dies. The stamp set, where is it? From On the Horizon, and I'm just using the grass out of that. You could use whatever you've got for the grass if you wanted to replicate this card. I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang, Northern Victoria, Australia. Okay, I might get started because I've got a team meeting at 7 on Zoom, so I haven't had dinner yet, so I better get a move on. So I've cased this card from two people. Paula Reed for the card design, the mechanics of the card, and Sue Moore, I'm not sure how you say that, M-O-H-R, for the design. But I've changed mine. She used the little chicken. I'm going to use the duck, the Easter duck. So firstly, this is, I know you're thinking this is a narrow piece of cardstock. It is. I'll grant you that. But it's going to be a bigger card. So let's see. I've used, I think that'll be the second largest for my, once I cut out the circle, I've already die cut out of the peach designer paper. It's got, I wanted to use Pear Pizzazz because that's one of my favourite greens. So I've joined those two together so that I would know which ones to tell you to use. Now the challenge is to get them apart. If we can't, we will just use scissors and cut them apart. Gosh, I tied them up well, didn't I? Let me see. It's only washi tape, so it should, yeah. I'm getting it, I think. Goodness, that wasn't a good idea at all. There we go. Got that off. Okay, so firstly, I will cut my, let me look at my other one. Doesn't really matter about here. I could use my little machine, but I need my bigger one for the rest of it. So I thought I'd just go with that. And we might just use a piece of this. Something exciting's coming in the new catalogue, and that is sheets of, not quite sure how big they are. I think they're bigger than these ones that I used for another card. These I got from, I think I told you a few weeks ago, I got these are full sheets of sticky from, where did I get them? From Officeworks, but I don't go to Bendigo very often. I very rarely go into the city, and it cost me almost as much for the postage as it did for the supplies. So I'm really excited that Stampin' Up! In the new catalogue are going to have, I don't need that leaf, are going to have this paper. And these little strips are from Officeworks, the, what's it called? It's posted with, and they're really good because they don't tear your cardstock. But we can cut bits of this paper off and use it the same, I would think. Hopefully it's better. I'll just run that through the die cutting machine. And I can put my circle away because I don't need that again. Holds it down really well. I really do like that post-it tape, so I hope ours has the strength of that. And I don't need this circle here, so it doesn't matter if I rip it. But if you're careful you don't rip it. I've used it on Designer Series paper and it hasn't ripped, so I'm probably going to lose that if I'm not careful. So I can discard my circle, but I won't throw it out. I might use it for another project. Don't need my layering circles anymore, I don't think. I'll just pop them aside. Now, where's the cover for that? Playing around with Easter eggs here. Yeah, so this folder here I totally missed this, and it is retiring. Totally missed this little one in the catalogue, in the annual catalogue. It's got little, one of the folders, it's one of these little ones, has got, I have not used the one with the bigger hearts. It's got bigger hearts. And the one I had my eye on when I ordered this little set was this one with the, well, you might not be able to see it very well, but let's hope you can. If I put the cardstock, let's grab, what have I got here on hand? Got anything dark? Yes, I do. I'll just show you so that you might be able to see that better. Not sure. So anyway, so I thought that would be perfect to use across here. This is what I cased from Paula, and she's used an even narrower embossing folder across there. I'm just trying to center that so that it looks okay and somewhat straight. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, and I think I'll anchor that down with this tape. I might even put one on the other side because I don't want it to move. I haven't really got time to be cutting out more product tonight, and to use that, I'll just show you. You just, where my other plate is, you just remove this, because this isn't a 3D one, I don't think, is it? No, it's just a normal one. You just remove your adapter plate and you just use it with 2 clear plates. Sorry, mine's a bit grotty, but they do get grotty after a while. So I'll just run that through. So that was secured down really well. It didn't move on me. Just going to put my adapter plate back on so that I don't go to die cut without it and wonder why it doesn't cut. So we're just going to carefully remove these pieces. Stick them up there so that I need to grab, oops, I do stick really well. Stick really well and don't tear your paper, so that's really good. So just pop that aside and try and show you that. I don't know whether you can see, I'll pop it up to the camera, whether you can see that. See if there's anyone commenting. Hi Denise, hi Belinda, how you going? I've still got your little gifts there for you. Hi Rhonda, hi Lisa, hi Laura. Yeah, you can see that, so yeah. So next we're going to, I've used that paper, where is my little, don't tell me I've lost that, here it is. So I'm going to stamp the cute little duck in the centre there. Now to get him or her in the centre where I want it, you can do it 2 ways. You can, I did do a mask for one of my cards, and if you're in a hurry you could just do a pencil mark, or you could draw around there so that you get the duck exactly in the centre. I kind of cheated and I've used some of this paper. Let me see. If I line it up there, that looks a little bit crooked. Let's see if it's, it is a bit crooked. Looks crooked. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe if I close it this way. That might work better. So then you know you're going to get your duck in the centre. Now where's my ink? This could be a little tricky with this because I'm not quite sure whether the duck, let me just go around with a pencil. As I said, I don't. Normally I would just go for it, and if I messed it up I'd do all of this again, but because I'm in a bit of a time limit tonight, I better make sure it's going to work. The reason I didn't want to do it through the mask was in case it went on the edge of the mask, and I need the whole image. Just going to pop my other light on so I can have a better idea of where I'm stamping. And I can't really see. Be nice if I had some new eyes. There we go. There's our little duck. While I've got him out, I'll just stamp the little duck on the envelope as well. And that's done. Clean that in a sec. I don't think I need that again. Then I need to rub off my pencil marks. Got him pretty well in the centre. And I probably could have done it through that paper, but I just, yeah, wasn't quite sure. The other thing you could do, of course, is use your Stamparatus. I've got rid of all that. Next thing I did, thanks to Miss Rhonda for that idea, use the light, first I used the dark, so saffron to colour him in. Just use the dark around these shaded bits that are already on the stamp, and you're all going to say, gee, that colouring will go through to the back of the card. Yes, it will, but it doesn't matter for this card. I'm being very mysterious, aren't I? Just doesn't take very long to colour him in, him or her. Doing an Easter class in person tomorrow, and we're using this set. So if you're coming to class and you have your own set, you may like to bring it for your own use. Now I'm going to use Mango Melody blend for his bill and his feet. That has been discontinued. We haven't had that for a year. So if you don't have that, you may like to use Pumpkin Pie or Daffodil Delight. But because I've got it, I'm going to use it. Why not, eh? He's so cute, isn't he? So super cute. He's just gorgeous. Now, actually first I might do, what will I do first? might pop this on first. I need to put that on first before I do my grass. Actually, I was going to show you the grass. So you can see where I've cut. This is the peach paper that I mentioned before. So all I did, get out the way, was, and this doesn't match up with the stamp set exactly, but it doesn't really matter. What did I do with mine that I cut out? So I've already stamped. So I've stamped just like that. Well, probably better than that because that's a bit crooked. Wouldn't cut out very well. And then I've die cut it. Okay, and I do need that now. So I think I want to put this and this on first. Do I know? I might do my stamping first. Stamping of my Easter. So anyone that's coming tomorrow, pay attention to the next, not this stamping, but the next one. It's a little trick that you've probably all done, but you may not have. Now this one, put a little mark on one of my cards. I just don't know why I did that. I'm just going to eyeball that and hope to get it straight. Let's put it up towards the top. Put that over there. Now, this is the part that you guys coming tomorrow need to watch. You've all probably done this before, but it's good to refresh ourselves. So we've got this stamp that says, sending warm and happy wishes this spring. Well, we don't have Easter in spring if you're in Australia. If you're in America or other parts of the world, I guess you do. So this is going on the inside, but I'm going to mask off this spring, and then I'm going to remove my, that's the important bit, you need to remove the washi tape before you stamp it. Otherwise, you're going to have a very messy card. Now, I'll put that up there, I think. Or maybe down there a bit. See, it works really well. Okay, now, the next exciting bit. This card is so quick, it's embarrassing, really. Is that light flickering and annoying you? It's flickering. I might have it not plugged in properly. Now, this jolly glue has been a pain today. Probably because it's colder, cooler, which I love. Isn't it great for sleeping, the cooler weather? We're into, if you're in any other parts of the world, we're in our autumn at the moment. So that should be enough glue. And you'll notice I used my silicone mat underneath in case and I don't normally put it on the cardstock and then the piece that I'm adhering, but I think you'll understand in this case it was probably a bit easier to do it like that rather than try and put it on that thin piece. Now I'll work out where I want the grass. I want it everywhere except these pieces sticking up, so I'm going to pick up the glue off there and put the glue just down the bottom and avoid the tops. Could probably put it on these little ones, just the very top that I've got to avoid there. bring him down a bit so that he covers the scallops. You happy with the look? I need to follow the pencil now. Yeah, there are. Didn't quite get that off. Now the trickiest bit for me was trying to get the grass so that it looked good outside and inside. Let me just look at my other card that I made. So I think I need, let's just try something. I think I need it to go down here. And then another one up the top. But that didn't. Yeah, that's better. But I think the top one that I did didn't come out very well. So I'm going to do that again. Try and get it over where I went. I reckon that'll be good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so next was some ribbon, and as you probably know, we don't have any Pear Pizzazz ribbon, but don't let that worry you when we've got, and these ribbons, these in colour ribbons, they're going into the new catalogue too. I'm so glad they're not retiring them because I use them heaps, and you can make this ribbon the colour. I know we don't even have any Pear Pizzazz ribbon either, do we? Just going to gauge how much I'll need. Don't need quite that much, but I discovered, I tried Granny Apple, and I think you could use either one. And I've just changed, gosh, don't need that much either. Don't want to waste it. Just need to leave myself enough to tie. So if I go about there, should be okay. I cut that off. And then I just took my light Old Olive. You don't want the dark one for this. Or, as I said, you could use your Granny Apple light. And they're both pretty close. And this is the is it So Succulent? Soft Succulent ribbon. It's one of the 2021 in colours, which is going to be around for another 12 months. Oh, and by the way, the On the Horizon set is not going through to the annual, neither is the Easter, but they are both available until I think it's the end of June. Just check on your mini catalogue and you'll have those dates there. Okay, I don't think I've got enough on the edges of that. Let's just see now. I hope that I've left enough room. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. A bit more even. And just use my trusty tweezers to secure that. And I really hope I've left myself enough to just tie a knot. I think so. Yep, plenty. There we go. Just make sure that's straight at the back. And it's not. Easily fix that. And then we'll just trim that off. I might have to move that so it doesn't cover up my Happy Easter. Where did you go? You're flicking everywhere. Got glue on my fingers. That's what's happening there. I just pull that, maybe that way more, so it's not, maybe down a bit, so it's not over my Happy Easter. I think I had it up a bit higher on my other one. Anyway, we can play with that a bit. Maybe put a bit of glue there and stick it down. Just, or maybe move it. Might be a better idea. Now it's so tight I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it. Let me see. It is really tight. I've got it really, really secure, I did. Come down a bit. You're still in the road. There we are, that's better. So now, what's next? We have got, I didn't give you the measurements for those, I'll give you the measurements at the end. So then we've got a piece of Mango Melody for the back. And when you put your adhesive on, I think I did this way first. I did this way, yes. Just make sure, because this one here, one of them is slightly higher than the other. So I would put my adhesive, well, my adhesive can go all the way on my green piece, my Pear Pizzazz piece. Just centre that. Well, not all the way, not right out to the edges. I might have been a bit rash there. Didn't get on the edges though, so that's fine. This piece is, so one of these pieces is 10.5, which will be the green piece, by 14.2 centimetres. And the mango piece is 9.5 by 14.5. So you can see just, this is Paula's idea. So yeah, and then that doesn't matter that you can see that. So how cute is that? Just need some adhesive on the back of my white piece, but again, not right up to the top. Just there. And of course, I couldn't stop at one card, could I? I had to decide which, and you could use this for heaps of our cards, our products that we've got at the moment. You could do ladybugs, you could do hedgehogs, you could do the party puffins. I was going to do one of them, but I thought, gee, I'm so busy with a class tomorrow and a team meeting on Zoom at 7. I better quit somewhere. Just better not just keep going. Now the Genial Gems, one of my favourite adhesives, they are not going through, so we'll use them. They are so pretty. Oh, and the white piece, I've used thick basic white, is 8.5 by the length of your A4. And then I didn't score it, I just folded in half and scored it down the middle. Okay, so now where did I put the gems? Put them there. One up there, not in the middle though, because that'd look staged, wouldn't it? Okay, so how cute is he? He's super cute. Oh, I nearly forgot. What card is complete without Wink of Stella? was so worried. I thought I'd wrecked my card earlier because the Wink of Stella went a bit, but it dried okay. And that looks a bit like it's gone like that too, but I know it's going to dry okay. So all good. So there's that one. This one's the same, just the same, because I had to do it to see if it was going to work. And I've got some other ones here to show you. These ones are with the Easter set. So this one was Sue Moore's idea. She didn't have ribbon, and she just used a narrower embossing folder. I'm not sure which one it was she used. And I don't think she had grass on the inside either. I can't quite remember now. And that one I didn't, I've got a bit of a line there. I didn't open it out when I put it through the embossing folder, and the embossing folder has left a line there. So just be aware of that too. So there's that one. This one I did with that peach paper. I adhered the paper on first. And this is some retired ribbon. Very cleverly wrapped it around and hid the joins behind my Happy Easter. Just something a little bit different. I thought it sort of kind of like the clean lines of just the white without the BSP. And this one, I tried it with the rabbit. Wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but getting it out now, I think he's super cute. I think I do like him. Yeah, he's very cute. And that's using the Retiring Magenta Madness and Just Jade colours. And then this was the first one I did and I loved, but I really wanted to do Easter. So I'm hoping you can see these the same way I am seeing them. Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Deborah. Hi, Marie. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Denise. Yeah, I think you can see that the way I'm seeing it. So just, that's the Let's Set Sail, the little boat. And this is the water and the birds, everything except the Happy Birthday came from that set, and the Happy Birthday. We're going to be using this tomorrow. I think Rhonda's the only one that's got that. We're going to be using Celebrating You tomorrow as well. So if you have that, you might like to bring it. But Rhonda's bringing hers. But anyone else who happens to have it might like to bring. Oh, yes, you might like to bring it, because we're doing either the girls can either do Easter or baby cards. If you live in Kerrang or surrounds and you'd like to join us for a class, you need to let me know so that I can reach out to you. So yeah, so if anyone's interested, just let me know. Okay, thanks everyone for joining me. I better go and have a quick dinner before my Zoom meeting. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye. I'll see you next week.